right, fellas, welcome back to week number 4 of predictions. Wait, week 4? Week 4. I want to apologize for not making one last week. We had to move into our new house, had a lot of things to do. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. Making these are tough, man. It's like, it's weird looking at yourself, talking to yourself. I know my wife, Mighty Soul, is probably thinking, this guy's weird. I don't know. I feel weird. If you think it's not hard, try doing this by yourself. Pull up something to record yourself and just try talking into it. And tell me it doesn't feel weird. Probably, I know you've done this. And when you start doing it, like, you can agree with me. It's weird. So that's why I think there's times where I get nervous of doing it. And then once I start rolling, then it feels better. But I appreciate the love. You guys said you guys wanted these over the predictions that I did last week. Those are easier just because I feel like I can say more just on those. I feel like I could put more facts. I don't know. It felt a lot easier, and I thought I did a better job on there. And these, I'm just going kind of top of the head, just kind of seeing what I'm seeing. So I feel like with that, I was more prepared. So maybe I should start being more prepared with this. Honestly, I should. But we have good matchups this week. First of all, knock on wood. If you're glad I'm back. Let's go, man. Okay, let's get into it. Like I said, we got a couple good games. I'm not gonna lie. It's Friday night. I told you guys I had this recorded already. I lied. I'm a sick bastard. But Nacho said he's like, it's over. He's not doing one again. Nacho, sick bastard. I'm doing this all season long, brother. All season long. So let's get to the first matchup that I have right here, which is Brewski Killers versus Serg. Okay, both teams are 1-2. Okay, both need a win, right? They get up to 500 with their win right here. Only two teams are undefeated. Oski and Juan. So everyone else is either 2-1, 1-2, or 0-3 like me and Notch. So someone that gets a win here kind of jumps up to the top 5 where you want to be. So let's get started, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and call out just a couple players, right? For Sergio, I was gonna call out Aaron Rodgers no matter what. Okay, yes, I traded him, like I said, but he needed to have a big game. He needs to have this game that he had against Philly is the Aaron Rodgers that I drafted myself, thinking I was gonna get. Okay, yes, they still lost the game. It sucks for Packers fan. I'm not a Pack. I'm a Browns fan. If you guys see that, so sucks for them. We're winning this weekend and we're beating Baltimore. But back on this. So Aaron Rodgers had a good game, right? I was going to call him out early no matter what, so he came through. I'm also going to call out Matt Ryan, okay? I don't know, man. I don't really think he's giving you the points that he needs to give you, right? If you look at Matt Ryan, okay, he's ranked 8th, okay? He is ranked 8th, right? But I don't know how he's in the top 10. Like I know he has Julio. Yes, I know for quarterback it's easy to get points, but you know, this is what he has. He has 14, 18, and 22, right? So he's getting better. I think the more he notices that he has Julio Jones, for crying out loud, he's just throwing it to him, and that's all he needs to do, right? Just throw it to Julio. He'll get you the points. He'll score for you, okay? So he is getting better, but he's playing a Tennessee defense, not the best defense. So until I see Matty Ice from when he made the Super Bowl between the 27 and 33 points that I know he can get with those receivers in that offense, I'm going to call him that every single time, okay? Back to the matchup. Sergio has 2 new running backs, okay? He traded Le'Veon and Todd Gurley to, of course, who else? Josh Ford, CMC, and Chris Thompson. Okay, CMC is ranked number 2. All right, I mean, he had a killer last week. Sorry, Notch, you know. So he had one big, 60-yard run and a touchdown, which got him to those points. But CMC is, without Cam Newton there, that's the offense is running through them. Honestly, the quarterback looks so well and he's throwing the ball so good that I think that's what opened up for Christian McCaffrey, right? So Sergio has him, which Christian McCaffrey is better than Todd Gurley and Le'Veon Bell in points together, okay? And then you're seeing here, okay, well, he traded for Chris Thompson, right? Chris Thompson is, second string, third down back, whatever. If you look here, okay, check out Chris Thompson. Just check out the stats, right? Josh was right. He told me, he's like, I think I'm the only one, and Serge is the one that can see Chris Thompson's points, okay? If you go to Fournette, you automatically think, obviously, he's a better running back, and, probably is a better running back, but as of now, Fournette has 11, 12, and 15, okay? Thompson has 14, 10, and 14. Do the math. I think it's right. Thompson has more points. Yep. Thompson has scored, okay, right now he scored 39.7 and, oh, okay, 39.3. So technically has more points just by a little bit. But that's what I mean, is PPR, right? This is a whole new year for everyone, so we have to be aware of what's going on. PPR right now, Chris Thompson can catch, he can run, right? If you catch, you get a point plus the catch plus whatever you run. So, I mean, it's very useful to have running like that. So, that's where we are right now with Sergio and that, okay? He has 2 new running backs on the team, okay? So, I think with McCaffrey and Thompson, his team only got better, okay? Now we got his receivers, okay? Adam Thielen. He's ranked 25th right now, and I think he's only getting better. I think he had a breakout game last week, okay? Last week he had 20, I'm sorry, guys. He had 20 points, okay, against Oakland. Okay, he's playing Chicago this week, so we'll see how it does. Minnesota's not bad. Minnesota can run the ball and pass the ball, so it's, Chicago's got to worry about an actually good team. Thielen's still the number 1 over there no matter what, okay? So we have Thielen facing off against his homie, Stephon Diggs, okay? Stephon really hasn't done much this year, okay? Abe's struggling in the offense. Receivers look 5, 9, and 4. He has yet to go over 10 points, okay? Before I go any further, if you look at the running backs, okay, you have David Johnson. Oh, man, I apologize. There we go. You have David Johnson and Leonard Fournette against Chris Thompson and McCaffrey. This one, for me, is a no-brainer. Chris Thompson and McCaffrey. Yes, David Johnson is putting up some good points, but he's putting up points as a receiver. I just said I know it's important, but he's not really doing a lot of running. Once they get him running going, and hopefully it happens, then yes, I would give him more credit. But right now, I think he's only scored 1 touchdown, and I believe that's only through a catch, if I am not mistaken. Let's just double check here. I could be wrong. Yeah, okay, so he has 2 touchdowns, I believe. I'm sorry, he scored 1 actually against Carolina. So not that many. So he's putting up 25, 8, and 5. 25, 8, and 18, I'm sorry. Christian McCaffrey is blowing him and David Johnson and Leonard Fournette out the water. So for the matchup in quarterbacks, obviously Sergio has a matchup right there with Aaron Rodgers. And then obviously you had David Johnson Fournette against McCaffrey and Chris Thompson. Okay, I give it to Sergio on this one. Like I said, not because he's my dad. I'm just being completely honest with you. McCaffrey is going to get more points than both of them together. David Johnson Fournette. You have Chris Thompson on there. That's a no-brainer. Second, okay, you have Thielen and Edelman against Stephon Diggs and Will Fuller. Will Fuller is a flex at best. He's not a true number 1. You still have Hopkins over there, and I understand Will Fuller gets catches, but he's not giving you the crazy points that he was last year or 2 years ago, right? So Stephon against Thielen. Thielen wins. Edelman versus Will Fuller. Edelman's a perfect PPR receiver that you want, right? So that's a no-brainer right there. Okay, we'll give it to Edelman and Thielen, alrighty? Jason Wynn against Will Dissly, okay? Jason Wynn is Dak's receiver, like he loves him. Will Dissly had a good game last week, and Serge picked him up. I can't say, yes, he's going to have another crazy game. I can't say that. He's ranked 8th, okay? So let's see. He has 2, 2, and 18, right? So he had a crazy game. I can't guarantee they'll have the exact same thing right there, but, I think Jason Wynn is more consistent. Okay, where are we at with Big Wit? Let's see here. Jason Wynn is ranked 11th, but if you look at his numbers, I think they're more consistent with each other. Give me a second, my computer's dying. Ooh. Okay, sorry guys. Back here with Mr. Bro, look at his picture. I actually dead ass asked and I was like, who is this old bastard? I shouldn't swear. If I put this on YouTube, it could get flagged, so I apologize. But look at his points, okay? 10, 12, 8. More range from 2, 2 to 18 like Disley. So on this one, I will give Abe the win in tight ends, okay? Second, we have Lindsey against Tyler Lockett, okay? Philip Lindsay had a breakout game last week, okay? And they ended up scoring mad points. But I'm still seeing a lot where Freeman may come in and still can take over. I am seeing a lot of that. So he went crazy, right? Look, he went 10, 10, and 29. Nuts. So he's giving you double digits every game, averaging, but he's playing Jacksonville D. It's going to be pretty tough to do that again. And then Tyler Lockett, same thing last week. He's actually been doing a lot. He's been playing some crazy games. He's ranked 7 in receivers. Okay, if you look at his stats, I think he had like a 30-point game last week, which was on Sergio's bench. And let's see here. So yeah, so he had 11, 17, and 32, only getting better. Russell Wilson only gets better as the season goes on, and that's the truth. So on this one, we'll give it to Tyler Lockett. Okay, you have the Patriots D number one ranked against Bills D. Bills is playing New England. Patriots playing Buffalo. No brainer. Patriots. Kickers Matt Bryan against Fairman. Doesn't really matter, honestly. I am giving Sergio the win. I think, Abe, if you see this, look, we talked about trades. You need a receiver. Will Fuller's a flex, right? You have crazy running backs. You could trade Lindsey. You could trade David Johnson for net. You need that number one, okay? So I would try to get out there maybe this week, trade Tuesday, and see what's going on, right? Try to get a true number one, right, and see what you can do because you have two great running backs, right? You have Stephon Diggs isn't number one or can be, but him and Thielen are just so close, and Thielen right now is playing better. Will Fuller will never be number one with Hopkins there. So you need to do that, and obviously the bench, Kittle is out, right? So that's the best player. Allen Robinson could be a number one, but you don't know in that Chicago offense, right? So I would do what I can, Abe. Try to go ahead and do that and get a number one receiver. So that's it for this one, Serg. You're going 2-2. Abe 1-3. No worries, brother. I'm 0-3, so I'm hoping I get my first win. But that's it on this one. I'm gonna end it right here. We'll pick it up in the next one. It's a new thing I'm gonna try, so the videos aren't so long. So we'll be back with the next game, okay? And I believe the next game should be, let's scroll down to the scoreboard real quick. Yo, internet's kind of slow, though. Okay, next one we got gun hunting versus the broken Eiffel Tower. We'll be back after this one.